You know it's cold when my lips start hurting.
Seems Bobby Brown doesn't seem to like the cold too much.
We've adapted and adjusted to change pretty well throughout the season, so I feel like this would be just another step for us as a team and as a group to move forward and be successful.
Everybody's contributing, whatever your role is, guys. It ain't about how much you play, how many yards you get, how many catches, tackles. It's whatever your role is, accept it and grow with. That's what championship teams do, guys. That's what winning teams do. Toughness, effort, discipline, pride, and grit. Those aren't words we just say. They're a creed we live by, man. Let's go, baby, let's go. Go be what you can be. Go be what God's made you to be. Go be an A.
Home games in Aggieland are done for the year, but Kyle Field remains active as the hub of football preparation.
So we're at the west side of Kyle Field on the 4th level. We actually utilized this during the week, kind of created our own little bubble for football. They meet in here as a team and then they break off into their individual position groups, but yet they're still within the footprint of Kyle Field, since Bright and their academic center and nutrition center are all connected.
We have the perfect setup. What more could you ask for? We have the Hall of Champions, we have unbelievable club spaces, we can host classes, we can host team meetings.
Our goal is just provide the safest environment for our student athletes, but at the same time allow our coaches and staff to still do their job. You know, different position meetings are scheduled and set up all throughout the stadium, so really fortunate to have the space that we do.
If we really take a step back and look back at March, April, May, the conversation was, would we even be able to play sports? So if you look back at that period, I think to be able to pull off just a season, no matter how many games we end up playing, to do it safely, to have fans in the stands, there's a lot of people that said it'll never work. We stayed true to the 25%, despite what some of the rhetoric was or what social media said. But when people would say, wow, that doesn't seem like only 27,000 people, that's got to be more than 25%. To me, that's a compliment. The challenge that we gave to the 12th man was make it as loud as possible, make it a home field advantage, and we saw that.
When it came to the games, it didn't feel like we was missing a beat. It really didn't, especially third down, third and longs. Everybody stood up, shaking the towels and everything. It just felt like home.
Arkansas, Florida, LSU. It was crazy. I thought it was full at one point because it sounded like it.
I love playing at home because it's just so loud, and it just kind of makes us work harder and want to do better and play better.
With the cancellation of the Ole Miss game, Senior Day celebrations were lost as well.
It did suck. I felt bad for the seniors because, this is their last time. So, guys like Michael Clemens, Buddy Johnson, Keljit Carper, I wanted to be able to go out there and put on a show for them because it was their last time in Kyle Field.
Yeah, you want to play every game you can, especially for the seniors, their last time playing in Kyle Field, and wanted that to be special for them, go out on top.
Christmas going, huh?
Yeah. Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Why you act like y'all scared of the camera?
It is Christmas, Merry Christmas. Christmas this Christmas, you got the shoes to match.
Been doing that test back there?
Went from negative to positive.
And wonderful. Yes, some Santa Claus stuff.
All right, ready? Yeah. Very good. All right, woo! Good luck on Saturday.
Appreciate you.
When Kellen Mond walks into the Bright Complex, people notice.
Thank you.
As one of the seniors who missed their day of recognition, Kellen has come a long way. In 2017, Kellen came in as a freshman to a quarterback competition that he didn't win.
Starkle with protection now decides to run it, and it'll be dropped down from behind.
Had to spin out, and Starkle slow to get up. And let's hope Starkle is going to be okay.
An injury during the opening game against UCLA thrust Kellen into the spotlight, one that grew dimmer and dimmer as the game went on.
Mond in trouble, and Mond will be sacked. UCLA refusing to quit. Over the middle. Touchdown! Mond taken down. What a comeback by UCLA!
At the end of his freshman season came a coaching change and the eventual hiring of Jimbo Fisher. It would set the tone for the rest of Kellen's career.
Mond looking in zone, live, caught, touchdown. Mond is back, and Mond has a man wide open out there. Every Buckley coming Mond into the end zone, puts it in traffic, touchdown. Away from 7 momentarily, Mond throws it, touchdown. Straight pass, touchdown. And that's excellent execution by Kellen Mond. Down to the end zone to the tight end for the touchdown. First down and more. Running away from Cowboy defenders. Kellen Mond is in the clear and in the end zone. What a great feeling for Texas A&M. They beat a very good Oklahoma State team, 24-21.
The decision to play football in 2020 is a testament to the evolution of Kellen Mond.
Man, looking back from, I would say, the first game, him playing at UCLA, to watching him now, his poise, his confidence in the pocket, in the huddle, him being a leader off the field.
Kellen is our leader. Kellen has been acting like that. Kellen is bought in. There's nobody else that I've seen. He's always studying film, always doing stuff to make his game better.
On the field, you can always tell how he keeps his poise when something goes wrong. I feel like it translates, off the field too, Whenever he hears the media and the good things and the bad things, he always keeps his poise.
No, it's definitely different. You can feel the energy that he brings to practice every time when we're out there. It's like, there's no time for playing, and he's trying to make sure that we're doing everything perfect. So, the best leader that I can say Kellen is acting like is Coach Fisher. I feel like right now he's the head coach of the offense. He's making sure everybody is on.
You can tell that he wants it, that he has something to prove. And you ask me, he's proving it. And he's just getting started.
One more week to make a playoff case. Championship weekend is looming. It's easy to think 4 teams are shoo-ins. The last weekend taught us just how quickly the shoe can be thrown to the other foot. Alabama and Notre Dame might have left footprints that are large enough that it really doesn't matter what they do this weekend. Ohio State and Clemson probably only have to avoid stubbing their toes. But the rest, lace them up tight. Spoilers are looming. Their sole mission, take a championship and maybe find a way to sneak into that playoff field if the shoe fits.
The nation's eyes are on the Aggies, but this team is looking forward to a trip up to Rocky Top.
Everybody's telling y'all doing good, y'all going to the playoffs. So Coach Fisher always just talks about knocking out the clutter.
My mom has always told me to stay level-headed, stay humble, stay hungry. So that's one thing that I've carried over and that sticks with me every single day.
Coach Fisher just really help us and tell us, just focus on what you got in front of you. Don't worry about what can happen.
We're prepared to get after this week and just to come out on top with the dub, and we're just gonna stay focused, and we're just gonna finish the season, regular season, off the way it should be.
I feel like this is really this is gonna change A&M, and it's kind of cool to be a part of.
This is what I came here to. I came here to change the culture, to show everybody that it's not the same A&M. It's different. Things change, and we're here to stay.
The Pulse, Texas A&M football, is brought to you by H-E-B. No store does more than my H-E-B. And Pepsi, the official soft drink of Texas A&M football.
Howdy, Ags. Welcome to Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, Tennessee. And welcome to Aggie football. Where's your juice at, man? You got to come right here, baby. Let's go.
Show that you're accountable. Show that you take action. And show that you continue to ascend. Go do it today. I love each and every one of y'all, bro. Out of my heart, bro. Let's grind it up, bro.
It's the 7-1 Fighting Texas Aggies and winners of 6 in a row, taking on the 3-6 Tennessee Volunteers.
I want you to remember, man. Remember the work. Remember the pain. Remember the sacrifice. But more importantly, remember who we are. Remember what we built. Hey, man, I love y'all boys more than you ever know. Okay? Whatever it takes, let's go finish what we started. Yeah! Hey, gang on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah!
All right, guys, listen. It's time to finish. Now, how you finish, you keep hunting. Nothing changes. It's nowhere different than the opening game of the year, the things we're doing. The first play, the last play. Put your will upon them. Ain't about the scoreboard. Don't care about the scoreboard. Put your will upon them. Win your space. Be technical, be physical, do all the things we do. Toughness, effort, discipline, pride, and grit. Everything you do. You've done a hell of a job this year, man. You came a long way. The things we've done, who you become as people, who you become as a team, understanding how to play, understanding how to be successful. Key to that right now is don't change a thing. Keep hunting. Lions eat, man. Lions eat each and every play, each and every day, because something's in front of them. Not because we're hungry, because that's what's in front of us each and every day. I'm telling you, keep that same mentality. Nothing changes. Finish what you started, and you just hunt each and every day, all right?
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Let's go!
Get in here, Trey. Come on, family on 3. Family on 3. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Family.
The 2020 regular season finale versus the Volunteers. It's been a year like no other. Time to finish it strong. Tennessee shows no interest in the playoff statement the Aggies need to make. They open the scoring with a TD. A&M turns to their senior signal caller to get things rolling.
Kellen throws on the run, left sideline, complete. Kellen fakes the handoff to Spiller, rolls to his right, throws. That is complete to Hezekiah Jones across the 40. Kellen pocket, throws, completes. Hezekiah Jones at the 27 before he is wrestled down. Fake to Isaiah. Kellen's going to run around the right side. 25, puts his left foot in the dirt, gets around the 20 to the 15, and stepping out of bounds just across the 17-yard line. Kellen, a lot of room if he wants to run up the middle. Touchdown, Kellen Mond from 5 yards out.
Boy, great decision, and he made it quickly. He rolled a little bit to his left. He saw that middle open up, and he saw that he could get in there, and he did, stretching out with his right hand, putting it across the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies.
Crowd right there.
Kellen, pocket collapses. He's got Isaiah in the flat to the 50, 45 at Tennessee to the 40. He kind of stutter steps his way and gets knocked out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Swings, Isaiah left side, 30, 25. High steps before he gets close to the 20. Pressure up the middle, collected. Throws towards the end zone. Jalen Weidemeyer just shy of the 3-yard line. Aggies in the Wells Fargo red zone. Isaiah navigating. Isaiah across the goal line for a touchdown. Aggies.
Got you, mate. Atta
Bailey looking that way. Marvin Leal. It's a fumble, a sack, and a fumble, and Aggies got it. The
Aggies settled for a Seth Small field goal after the turnover. The Vols then hit another big play with a spectacular TD catch. Halftime is approaching. There's just enough time for an A&M answer.
Throws left, down the left sideline, complete to the 28-yard line, Hezekiah Jones. 25-yard completion, has his 5th catch of the half. 2nd and 11, as Dave mentioned, now the backfield, Spiller catch, and he gets across the 20 and marked out of bounds at the 17-yard line. The 12-yard gain gives the Aggies a first down at the Tennessee 17. Kellen looking left, and that is complete to Aniyah Smith. Out at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal from the 4. Kellen in the pocket. Throws left side. Touchdown to Aniyah Smith of 4 yards.
Hands to the face. Defense. Number 97. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. Zone declares a touchdown.
So the Aggies have a 24-13 lead at the half here at Neyland Stadium.
The Pulse, Texas A&M football, is brought to you by H-E-B. No store does more than my H-E-B. And Pepsi, the official soft drink of Texas A&M football.
Hey, come alive. Let's go. Come alive. Second half. Create some takeaways. Go get it. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Go attack. 30 minutes for everything we work with. 30 minutes for everything we work with. Do not let up. Do not let up.
Keep hunting right now. Keep hunting. Lines don't get full, man. You keep hunting right now. Finish this half. One more half. One more half of ball. Defense. We're up 24-13. They don't score, we win. We got to play 30 minutes. Let's go win this half. It's 0-0. Finish it. 3. 1, 2, 3.
A good second half start. Tennessee is forced to punt. The offense moves into the red zone. But a costly interception with a long return requires the defense to stand up again.
In motion goes Velus Jones Jr. Shrout, play action fake, throwing across, and almost intercepted by Jalen Jones, intended for Josh Palmer. Fake to sample, here comes pressure. That was Tyree Johnson. Bobby Brown chasing Shrout, goes out of bounds. Stepping up is Shrout, throwing on the run is Shrout, and he incomplete pass in and out of the hands of Josh Palmer. Weidemeyer heads to the right, across the middle, complete to the 25-yard line. First down, Aggies, Hezekiah Jones. Give to Isaiah, cuts back to his right, to the 40, bumped ahead, almost a 10-yard gain. Over the middle for Weidemeyer, that is complete. Jalen Weidemeyer ahead to the 26-yard line.
This is incredible on both ends. What a great throw by Kellen to get it over the linebacker and make it catchable. And then for Jalen to come up with it.
Kellen's going to throw right side. That is Rennick. Rennick bounces off a tackle right at the 15-yard line. The left tackle gives to Aniyah. Second back through. He's going to move it towards the goal line, and just shy. Lines up, second back through, Aniyah, touchdown, Aggies.
That's imposing your will on that defense. Everybody knew what was going to happen on that play, and Tennessee just couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Aggies.
A 7-minute drive that ends with a touchdown demoralizes the Vols. But the Aggies aren't quite done with them just yet.
Pressure coming. Peavy, here comes Bobby Brown. He's got him and wrestles him down at the 26. And for Bobby Brown III, that is the 6th consecutive game with a sack. Funny slant for Hyatt, caught, wrestled down by Antonio Johnson. Bailey, he's gonna get tackled at the 35-yard line. Aaron Hansford is there. Jaden Peavy pushed him out of that pocket.
This started with really good coverage downfield. They wanted to throw quick. The Aggies had it covered up, and that's when the pressure got there.
It's Aniyah behind Kellen on a 2nd and 3. And Aniyah to the right side. He's got a first down. Turning the corner at the 40 to the 45 before he slides to the 47. 2nd and 5 from the Tennessee 48. High snap. Aniyah left side, cuts through, cuts outside. Jabs comes back inside of the 30 to the 25, 20 to the 15, and shoved out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
Oh my, is he fun to watch. Off the left side, he broke it outside and then outran everybody.
So after the Aggie timeout, Seth Small, a 22-yard field goal attempt. Constantinu puts it down, and Seth Small is true.
Dub City. Dub City.
It sure was. The Aggies win their 7th in a row with a 34-13 triumph. From high on Rocky Top, they belt out their playoff case to the country.
Yes, sir. Let's go, baby.
Listen up. Hey, guys, that's how you finish. That's how you finish right there, and you put your roof on somebody. You guys, I'm going to tell you something. How far we've came from what went on when the pandemic hit and all the things that are going on, the things you've overcame, the mental strain, not just the physical part, man, the mental strains with your families and all the things that are going on and everybody else, the distractions. You all stayed together. So the maturity, the leadership on this team was tremendous. You young guys, bought into what you're doing, and everybody, this is as good as I've been around, man. I'm going to tell you, I've been in this business a long time. Team that can play together, love together, be together. You got something special going on here. You changed the culture. The culture is now changing. Things are here. You belong in the damn playoff. You belong up there with the best in the country. We're as good as anybody in the damn Now you're going to hear my mouth, because you know you can hear it. Like I said, I want to let our play take care of itself. We'll talk it in, but they can't take anything away from you. You won 7 games in a row in the SEC. You won 7 games in a row in the SEC. 6 games coming back and doing what you're doing. I'm just so proud of you guys. You're one hell of a football team.
The Aggies arose the next morning with hope that they'd be one of the final 4 teams left playing for a national championship. Ultimately, they were 5th, 1 spot shy of the college football playoff.
You know, you wake up with anxious nerves, anxiety that you're hoping, not because you want to be in, but you want to be in because of all the hard work the kids did. You want to be in for the fan base because how loyal that 12th man is and what it does and what these people need and what they've done and what we're coming as a program. I want them to feel what it's like to be in that. You know what I'm saying? And that was, you know, you wanted that for them as much as anything, and our kids to be able to feel that and reap the rewards of their hard work. And you know, it didn't go our way, but at the same time, it was great to know that we're in that conversation. We got to stay in that conversation. We got to stay relevant in these things. We got some more work to do.
The next chore is just after the new year in Miami. On January 2nd, A&M will play North Carolina in the 87th edition of the Orange Bowl. One last time out for this Aggie team. A team that fell short of nothing. Not after what they've gained. After all they've been through.
You do what you got to do to be successful. I always say, boys do what they want to do, men do what they got to do. This team did what it had to do. It was a team of men.